I spent $500 on a Christmas gift for my boyfriend, and I regret it. Money is a touchy subject for me. I think it stems from never having it growing up, but making big purchases always stresses me out. My boyfriend asked for something for Christmas which came down to $530, and I bought it for him, but now I'm starting to feel guilty. I would never spend that much money on myself, or my mom or other family members or friends, but for some reason this was so easy I'm starting to feel guilty about the purchase. For that very reason I wouldn't even do this for my own mother, so why him? I want to tell him that I changed my mind and will fund half of the gift, but that seems so tacky and crude. Not sure if those are the right words. I keep reminding myself that he has spent so much money on me. My birthday had to have surpassed $500, so he deserves this, right? But then I think about all the other gifts I still need to get this holiday season and I feel awful. Has this happened to anyone? Any words of advice? We're in our 20s and have been together for a year and a half. Edit. I'm getting more responses than I was anticipating, so no, I don't feel manipulated or indebted to my boyfriend at all. I did it because I could tell he genuinely wanted it. I agree this may be a symptom of a bigger issue. Therapy may be needed here. I could afford the purchase. I'm not going to return it. You got him the PS5, didn't you? Anyway, at the end of the day it's your heart that moved you to get him something you knew he wanted, which is sweet and meaningful regardless of how much or how little you spent. You need to get over the anxiety you feel about making bigger purchases than what you're used to. Maybe talk to a therapist about it. If you genuinely couldn't afford it and got it without thinking enough about it, that's another thing. You can return it and get something cheaper. I found with my partner that we needed to set a budget for every gift giving event, so we don't spend too much or even too little on each other. Our budget goes like this: birthday $150, anniversary $150, Christmas/Valentine's $50, or a nice dinner out. I would suggest sitting down with your partner, telling him that you love him, but money is a subject that needs addressing, and from here on you guys will make a budget and only spend that much. Relationships aren't transactional. Just because he spent a lot of money on you for your birthday doesn't mean he deserves a $530 gift from you. You both need to realize that. If you need the money, then send it back and get a refund. I'm assuming he was aware of the price when he asked for it. Did he just expect you to buy it, or did you talk about it first? You're right about relationships not being transactional. I agree. No, he didn't expect it. He had been talking and joking about it for a while, so I just said I'll get it for him. He knew I was going to. I spend more on my partner than I do on my mother. That's quite normal. I don't feel like he is using you, as it seems like he spoils you too. If in the future you don't want to spend as much, be sure he knows that there is a gift cost limit for both of you. You should seek help for your guilt though. He would spend the same amount on you. Don't feel guilty. TBH, I think it comes down to, can you afford it? Is that money being gone going to cause additional stress on your relationship, life, etc. in the long term? I'm not talking about, okay, I'll have to make some sacrifices on wants for a bit with ordering food instead of cooking when I'm capable, or getting a coffee instead of making a cup before leaving, but like soul shaking stress, like we are going to lose a home or car because of this. If he spent more money on you, why not spend money on him? It's one of those things where he's not the stingy one. Gifts are great. Hell, be happy. He makes you happy, right? He doesn't care about spending on you, so why should it matter? You all should celebrate each other without money being a big deal. It's arbitrary anyway, and you'll make that money back. Imagine if he had this feeling and he was buying your ring. Maybe get you a cheaper one cause you'll still like it and he don't wanna spend the money. At the end of the day, are you going to be happy? Good luck to you both. I don't think it's such a bad thing. Your partner should come first, as opposed to mother that you mentioned, and getting expensive gifts. I'm actually in similar boat. My BF treats me to all dates, insists on paying for things, even on vacations, hotel, restaurants and such. I don't know. I don't feel indebted, manipulated per se, and I really want to make him feel special. We are in a very different financial situation too. He's making 5x more than I and has been for 10 years in the workforce. Meanwhile I'm only 2 years in an actual workforce after shitty retail jobs during studies. I'm buying 5 to 30 your worth gifts for family member, meanwhile 200 or 400. Not sure yet if I'll get both things I want to give him. I think just give your partner the gift guilt-free. PS, all not single people I know buy simple gifts to everybody except they're so, and I think it's a very common, normal thing. Edit. I saw this was in Sparks. I think not only you will be happy to gift it to him, but you both might get some 2-player games and have some fun time playing together. It's a great gift for both of you TBH. My girlfriend bought me a new Xbox and then returned it, and I feel hurt. How do I navigate this situation? Apostrophe. Answers. Break up with her. She isn't worth the effort. Apostrophe. Yes. I know you are not going to return the gift op. Just an alternative look of this sub. Please click subscribe if you enjoyed this video.